So right now, Grace and I are on our way to a convention in Calgary, the Red and White show. We got the Jetta or the Golf just packed full of comics, and we're running around to all the fast food restaurants, buying things for under $10 so we can get change. So we have change for the booth today because the bank's not open because it's like 6 in the morning on a Sunday. Sun's just coming up. It's rising over the bug. All right, so this should be a fun day. But anyway, this is just another day of fucking making comics. All right, have a great day, everybody. See you at Calgary at the Red and White. Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Making Comics in a Nefarious Way between the welcome everyone, villains and heroes. Greetings, heroes and villains. Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Greetings fellow villains and heroes. I'm Doug. Welcome to the first episode of Nefarious. Making Comics in a Nefarious. Fuck!
You know what? I fucking hate being on camera, so I'm just gonna wing this and edit the hell out of it and make it work that way. My name is Doug, and for the past 3 years, I've had the privilege of writing my dream book, The Nefarious Smyths. Together, myself and the team have completed 8 issues. Not quite sure on the number of covers, but that's over 300 pages of unique story. We've successfully completed 2 Kickstarter campaigns and have been featured in various media.
Oh my god, that song is driving me crazy. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix that. Outside, 8 issues in 3 years sounds like poor scheduling and lack of effort. It's a reminder to how sour I would get waiting for Battle Chasers to come out as a child. However, the reality of it is much different. It's actually working constant overtime at another job to cover production costs. It's a lifetime of passion and practice for artists, constantly tweaking their craft but never reaching the perfection in their own eyes. It's anxiety and fear. It's missing meals and selling personal collections to pay bills. It's rewrites, late nights, and edits, edits, edits. It's thousands of hours stolen from spare moments hidden among busy days. It's an unquenchable hunger that leaves us all starving and debating, is this our dream or a curse? An endless desire to create and put something new into the world that didn't exist before. Comics come and go, but great characters last forever. So please join us on our journey as we bring you behind the scenes as we try to bring life to our own great characters. All we know for sure is this is making comics the nefarious way. Hey, who's sick of giant long montages? Sorry about that. Just haven't edited videos in a while, so we're trying to think of a way to show the first 3 years of Smith history and just how the city influences the book a little bit and show off just a little bit of our journey over the first 3 years. And plus, I haven't made videos in a while, so I was trying to relearn how to edit things. So that's why there's like so many different effects and swipes and filters and all sorts of weird shit. But anyway, welcome to the first episode. This is Making Comics the Nefarious Way. We're going to try and share with you what we've learned over these first 3 years of making a book. Who these videos is for is maybe Smith fans, I guess, because there's going to be lots of behind the scenes stuff. But it's mostly for people like us who were basically just sitting on our couch being like, man, I'd sure like to make a comic, but I probably can't. It's a lot of work. Or I see people all the time on Twitter who are like, I'm an aspiring writer or I'm an aspiring artist. And it's like, bro, just fucking write or draw. Like, don't have to aspire. And like, you're not going to get any better just like thinking about it. That's basically what this series is about. Like, this is like our first issue that we made 3 years ago. We had no idea what we were doing. We all sort of just teamed up and got together, and we're going to like just explain to you how we did it and our printing process and how we met artists. And we've done some kickstarters since then. We kickstarted 2 successful campaigns. This is the second one, actually. It's another wicked book that we did, and we're going to just sort of like try and explain it for regular people, because I don't know, it's really fun if it's something you're interested in. There's cheaper ways that you can get away with printing and kickstarting and like just promoting yourself, and just places that you can distribute your book and get it noticed maybe. We're just going to try and go through all that with you because we had to learn it, so we'll try and teach you. And if you guys know better ways, throw it in the comments, because this is like a two-way street, right? Like we hope to learn just as much from other creators as you guys learn from us. Myself, I'm Doug. I'm the writer, and I guess I would be the creator too of the Smiths. I used to make comics when I was a kid. I made this in like back when I was in grade 2. I was in the hospital for quite a while. It's in a protective case because I'm just that kind of person. When I got older, like in high school and stuff, we made books like this. And I actually made this just on my printer at home because we didn't really have all the cool stuff that's available today. There was digital webbing and stuff was sort of on the internet, and that's where I met a lot of creators at the time. And we ended up actually we got to some pretty sweet looking books after a while. Yeah, anyway, I took like 15 years off after that because I was 18 to 30 something. So I partied, had a kid, started a family, kind of thought comics were over with. But then I started doing them again a few years ago, and just super surprised at how awesome and easy everything is now. Well, not easy, but there's just so many resources available for everything from like print on demand to the comic machine. That place is pretty crazy. I'll show you guys that. You can throw your books on there for free, and it like animates them, or you can with a little work. Just different places to sell. We're getting ready for the Calgary Expo right now, so we'll show you how we're getting prepped and how we're trying to do it as cheap as possible, because we really don't have a lot of money. This entire book is paid for by overtime that I have to like sneak in at my job, and then basically it's drawn by Gilberto when he has time, and colored by Edgar when he has time. And Elf's all the way over in Africa, so he's lettering it when he's got time. And Gilberto and Edgar are both in Mexico. Shelby and I are in Canada. So like the whole team's all over the planet, and we're working on this. And like I can only work so much overtime to pay for stuff. So it's like we're just gonna kind of show you guys. Oh, there's a lot more going on than 22 pages every book. Like there's a whole world to this, and this is a series, behind the scenes series. Hopefully it works out and you guys enjoy it. There's a lot more than the 22 pages between the panels. So yeah, again, basically this is a series for the average person who just wants to make comics. If you're like a big time creator and you're like, oh man, you can't make money doing print on demand, one copy at a time, you dumbass. It's like, yeah, no shit, printing mass quantity is way cheaper, but like we can't really afford to do that. So if you're like a big time comic creator, you're watching videos like this making fun of how much we pay for printing, I'd frankly be worried that you're watching videos like this for tips. But anyway, we will go through everything, man. Like it's for the guy on his couch who just wants to make a comic, hopefully kick you in the ass and motivate you a little bit, because it's never going to get done not doing it. So anyway, this is making comics the nefarious way, and welcome everybody. Next video, by the way, is going to be all about printing. We're going to teach you how we do on-demand printing, where we sell it. I've also done like bulk orders of printing, getting ready for Comic Cons. I'll discuss costs there and like if it worked out, and other ways like Patreon's out there now. That's not really printing, but you know, there's money coming in that way. Comixology, talk about that a little bit. Not many people like it anymore because of the Amazon thing. There's all sorts of ways to distribute your book, but we're going to go over printing it the nefarious way next episode. So if you want to know a little bit more about independent printing, check it out. And also, if you want to read the Smiths, we have issue 1 to 4 for free on our website at ab312c.com, because there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this series going forward, so you might want to read the book. And if you can't keep up, just maybe hold off on watching this series for a while, because we're going to use it as an example, because you know it's some of the only content that we actually have the rights to use. So anyway, welcome everybody, and I hope to see you all next episode. Subscribe if you can. If not, no worries. Anyway, peace. Honey, are we out of chips?